All right, you guys, how are you? I know what's on my head is kind of weird, but I wanted to do something different. I'm like, I should do something different with my hair, you know? All right, and plus I didn't want you to think that these were the same videos, so I wanted to do this. I'm going to talk about relationships and how it's like shopping. You guys ready for this? This is a good one. It's going to be a self-improvement video. You guys, first of all, where's my lip gloss? I just can't function without my lip gloss. You know what I mean? So here we go. Let's find my lip gloss. All right, here we go. Okay. It's important that we have it. When I shop, there's two things that need to happen for a purchase to be done properly and good. And people shop the way they are in relationships. Your shopping style reflects your relationships. Okay. Now, I don't commit, I never ever committed to anyone in my life except once in my life. Never committed to anybody in my life except once. And if you knew my age, that would be like, oh my God. Okay? Why? I don't do that. Hold on, you guys. I shop like a boss. I don't shop either way. But in other words, I also don't give myself up, is what I'm trying to say. As a girl, you are the prize. You're the prize. You're that Cartier diamond. You're that Chanel coat. Honey, have you walked into Chanel? Have you seen what the Chanel coats are like? And how much they cost? You know what I'm saying? That's you, baby. That's you. That's you, sweetheart. You're that brand new Rolls Royce, honey. And if people come in and want to buy you, do you ever see someone coming into Cartier going, I know your ring it costs $10 million, but I only have $3,000. Is that okay? Can you put it on clearance? No, honey. No, that Cartier diamond doesn't go on clearance, sweetheart. I don't think so, honey. Because there's a tycoon over there, and he wants it too. So no, we don't put it on clearance for you. Because if you don't have the money, and money I don't mean by materials, but I mean if you ain't got the money to buy it, honey, you don't get it. If you don't got that kind of value on yourself, value on it, you're not going to go home with it, sweetheart. Just the way it is. I ain't going to lower my standards to fit your needs. No. Because there's a lot of other racks out there. And you could take yourself to a thrift store and find 15,000, of whatever you want. And they're replaceable. And when you let them go, don't feel bad because you got another 500 laying there right in front of you. You know what I'm saying? But there's only one of that Chanel coat. There's only one. And she's not going anywhere because she's fine in her store. But all these other ones, they're going to be bought pretty easily because they're so cheap, so easy to replace them. Get another one and get your friend to get it, And what's funny is you're going to have some haters coming in the mix, Oh, man. I was really close to buying that Chanel coat, You were what? I was really close. Dude, are you sure that Chanel coat is real? I mean, man, yeah, of course it is. It's on 5th Avenue, Chanel. Yeah, man, but you don't know what happens behind the scenes. You never know what could have happened. Could have been someone, a thief in the night, came in and started sewing that little Chanel sign in the back. You ain't know. Oh, you can't trust that. Really? Oh, yeah, man. Are you kidding me? Well, I got it from South Coast Plaza. I mean, it's Chanel. They would never sell me a false product. Man, you don't know. Things are hard right now. Times have changed. That could be a fake Chanel and you don't even know. Really? Yeah. Plus, it's ugly, bro. Are you kidding me? Really? Yeah. And that hater is only saying that because he can't even come close to a Chanel coat if he even tried. You know what I'm saying? It's like he's hating on it because he can't get it. Hey, man, but see that over there, that coat in the thrift store? Ooh, no, that is nice. That is nice. Because he doesn't want you. Because if you got that Chanel coat, that means he's going to have to question his manhood. How come you got a Chanel coat, but he didn't? He's out shopping in the thrift store, in the whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? And you're sitting there and you're like, he was going to be threatened if you would have got that. You want to roll up in the rolls and he's still in his, like, broken down Chevy? No, he ain't going to be happy for you. See, everybody wants you to do well, but not better than them. Not better than them. So, but sweethearts, you guys are the Chanel coat. You sit there looking pretty and you're like, you know, I walked in and bought a Chanel coat once. I walked in and I said, sweetheart, how much is this? And she told me the price. And I said, okay, can I try it? Oh, no, honey, you can't try the Chanel coat. Why? Because we believe in Chanel that we do not want our fabric to be stretched. Okay, so if I buy it, can I return it? Nope. Chanel has a policy that if you buy something, you can't return it. Well, okay, but what if I put it on hold? I'm sorry, you can't put it on hold. And there's no guarantee that if you did put it on hold, that no one would buy it because people would buy it. Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, like it's really, yeah. We have a lot of rich people that come in here. Yeah, but, okay, so, wait, well, if you run out, oh, no, we don't. Chanel doesn't produce bulk. I'm sorry, honey. We make a small, medium, and large, and that's all we have. So when you're done, what happens? Nothing. Chanel just creates another product. So, like, I might never see this coat again? I might never get this coat again? Yeah, that's absolutely correct, honey. So, anyways, bye. You don't care that I... If you don't want it, there's another million that want it. But see, wanting it and buying it are not the same thing. You could want something, but you ain't got the money. You ain't got what it takes. You see, the people who want this other stuff, it's because it's easy. It's cheap. I see girls saying, he didn't have the money, so I bought my own ring. And I'm just like, wow. He paid for the wedding. I mean, I paid for the wedding. Wow. I supported him. Wow. Honey, hold on, baby. Hold on, sweetheart. No. No. How do you want to be seen? Are you a Chanel coat? Are you a thrift store? Because the thrift store can give it up and say, it's okay, just pay me back later. Here we go. You know what? I'm going to buy it for you. But ain't nobody going to do that in the Chanel store. Ain't nobody going to do it in the Cartier store. They don't even care. Go ahead. Bye, Felicia. Bye, sweetheart. Because, you know, when you have a value on yourself, when you have a self-worth, girls, which is why I tell myself, every day I look in the mirror, I'm like, you are so beautiful, honey. Woo! People say, how come you're so into yourself? I ain't got no time to be into anybody else, honey. I don't care what you're doing. I ain't interested. Because when you got these kind of features, I ain't going to be interested in your small talk. I'm all about me, honey. All about me. Yeah. And that's a good thing, because it means I ain't got no time to judge you. I really don't. I don't have any time to judge what you're doing, because I don't care. So, with that said, I look in the mirror and I go, honey, you are beautiful and you are a unicorn. You're a virgin. He couldn't even find that if he was 15. 15? He can't even find that. I just read a story about a 13-year-old girl who left with her stepfather and slept with him and some crazy things. It's like I knew it was a mistake. A mistake? What's going on in this world? I'm sitting here going, what is going on? Okay, well, you look at yourself, honey, like fine wine and fine cheese. You're like, oh, no. This unicorn is fine. Because, sweetheart, I know you might gonna find another Chanel coat, and if you did find it, you would not be able to afford it. That thing is so expensive. You ain't gonna get it, sweetheart. Who do you think you are? But she's fine. She is fine. She is not only fine, she's doing great. Because that Chanel coat and that Rolls Royce, she doesn't care. You can pick 20, 30 different coats from these, thrift stores, the the ones that have been bought and exchanged and returned and played with and da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And you're getting second-hand, third-hand, fourth-hand people. And you don't even have to try it. They bought it, returned it, bought it, returned it. Oh, yeah. She's probably dated this one and this one and this one. Oh, honey. And you're just like, by the time the fifth guy comes around, you're like, all right. And you ain't getting that excitement. And you could be holding that coat and everyone's like, that's a great coat for you, man. That's a great coat. I like it on you. Man, way better than that Chanel coat. And you're like, I ain't that stupid. I mean, at some point, I gotta be like, I ain't that dumb. I mean, that thrift coat ain't better than the Chanel coat. I'm sorry, but I ain't that dumb. And that's when he realizes, there's some major jealousy. You guys, you have to understand the game. There's some jealousy in this world. Ain't nobody wants you to have the Chanel coat. Ain't nobody wants you to have that Chanel coat. Ain't nobody want, it's too expensive. It's too this. Oh, it must be high maintenance. Oh, and wouldn't you be better off with a thrift store coat? And you be buying that thrift store coat, and you walk by Chanel, and you be buying that diamond that's like whatever, and you walk by Cartier, and you're like, your diamond's nice, look at that Cartier, oh, ooh. And if someone say, oh, yours is better, you're like, oh no, honey. Oh no, baby. I mean, it's nice, but it ain't no Cartier, you know what I'm saying? It ain't no perfect diamond. It has some flaws, it's fine, I love it, but it ain't no Cartier, baby. And so, this is just materials. I ain't talking about that. You got to put yourself as higher than a Cartier diamond, girls, and higher than a Chanel coat. I see people auctioning off their virginity for $4 million. Honey, that ain't enough, sweetheart. Not even $40 billion could do it for me. $40 billion, I wouldn't do it. Can you believe that? $40 billion. You give me $100 billion, I ain't doing it. Why? Because it's precious to me. I ain't going to give that up for anything. It's priceless. But you got to understand the game here. When something is that valuable, it ain't that easy. You got to put bars on that thing. You ain't got to let them know, oh yeah, the thrift store doesn't need no security. Put that whatever stone anywhere. Who cares? They break in and steal it. Ain't nobody care. But that Cartier diamond, honey, you got to put that in the safe. You got to bolt that down. You got to put the security all day, all night, all this. You got to have cameras everywhere. You got to da-da-da-da. You got to. It's pretty difficult. It was hard for me to buy that Chanel coat. Ooh! It was hard. We got to do a check and make sure that your credit's fine. We got to do this to make sure that. We got to do-do-do. Do. Now you take care of it, honey. And I'm like, okay, I will. Okay, all right. You got to get escorted out the store. Because you got to be careful with Chanel. Because they got to walk with you. They got to look at you. You know when you walk in these stores, hi, can I help you? They aren't doing that to be nice. They're doing that to be like, we got to make sure no one steals. We got to, hey, are you here to steal? Or are you here not to? You guys, there's some expensive stuff out there. Ain't nobody do that in the thrift store. You try to shop in Ross. Can I have someone help me? That ain't going to happen in Chanel. You don't have to ask. They're up in your face. You need some help? Would you need some help? Do you need some help? Do you need some help? Why? Because there's value on that stuff. So, I mean, her mommy, her daddy, her siblings, her family, everybody are going to put some value on that. You think he deserves that? You think he deserves my Chanel coat that I'm going to give to him? What does he have to offer? What? Because I spent years of my life making you that Chanel coat. I spent years and I toiled long hours making you that Rolls Royce. I spent time creating this perfect, beautiful virgin of the Lord. I created this. I invested in this. I ain't throwing that away. I ain't throwing that away, honey. For all I care, he can walk on out that door. Walk on out, sweetheart. Walk on out, baby. Go, 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 go. Go, and make sure you go to the thrift store, because it's right there, around the corner. Oh, there's probably 12 over there. You know what? There are 12 of them. There's 12 of them. But that Chanel coat, well, it's probably gone. And if it ain't gone, there's no guarantee that when you come back and try to get it, she's going to be like, okay. Ain't no guarantee with that. I told her, I said, what if I come back? She said, ain't no guarantee that it's still going to be there. There ain't no guarantee. And if she didn't want to give it to me, she could have said, I'm sorry, but someone already bought it. And lie. And be like, We don't want you to have it. You ain't deserving that. Girls, you gotta have some self-worth in this world. You gotta be like, people tell me, I'm so jealous of you, Sarah. You got some confidence. You got some this. Some people even accuse me of being, oh my gosh, the N. No, I ain't the N. But the issue is that's a great defense, but no. It's called knowing yourself. It's called, I know what I am, because I see what's out there. I know the value of a Chanel coat amidst the thrift store coats. Oh, I know. I know the value of it. Oh, I do. You gotta have that self-worth, girls. You gotta be like, I know my product ain't out there. So go ahead and look for it. Because there is only one Chanel store, honey. There aren't so many. There's only one. There's only one out there, baby. And you go somewhere else, you ain't gonna find that because someone else bought that Chanel coat. You see what I'm saying? Because they be changing things, right? You go somewhere else, it ain't there. It ain't there. It just ain't there. And that's a coat. When a Cartier will say, oh, we go crazy when you watch the movie Blood Diamond. We go crazy to create that one perfect diamond for that one Cartier. Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's a big deal. And when that one person buys it, that's it. They don't have more. They ain't got, oh, there's another 20 in the back. Oh, no. You guys, this ain't no Rite Aid. This ain't no Rite Aid. This ain't no, I don't know. This ain't no David Bridal. This ain't no, you guys, this ain't no this. This is custom-made couture. You know what I'm saying? This is custom-made couture. You don't make them like that. There's only one. She said, there's only one. We only make one of each size. Small, medium, large. That's it. I said, wow. For all the stars? Yeah. And so I went home. And I got a magazine by chance. And lo and behold, Gwyneth Paltrow had the same coat as me. And I said, Mommy, look! Gwyneth Paltrow has my Chanel coat. She said, Sarah, that's Gwyneth Paltrow. What's a Hollywood actress? I said, yeah. Exactly. We the same level. And I'm not talking about morality and all that. I'm talking about your self-worth, girls. Who are you? Do you look at yourself as a star? I'm like, who cares if Gwyneth Paltrow has the same coat as me? Who's Gwyneth Paltrow? Excuse me, who's that? We got STM in the house. And that's how you look at yourself. And you have to understand that there aren't too many people that are going to be able to buy you. How many Chanel coats do you see in the world? How many Cartier diamonds do you see people having in your own community? Your own community, your own church, your own world. How many have you seen? So they ain't gonna buy it. They're gonna go buy the Michael Kors. They're gonna go buy the Marc Jacobs. That's what they're gonna go buy. No Gucci. They're gonna buy that stuff. They can't buy that stuff. They can't buy it. And so because you think, and society is trying to tell you that get what's easy, what's available. Of course it's easy. It wants to sell itself. I don't need to put no defense and walls around that thing. Nobody gonna steal it even if the door was opened. Ain't nobody care. But they rationalize and say, you rationalize too. Well, I didn't really want it. I mean, it's not that nice. It's too expensive. Oh, it's too much trouble for me. I ain't gonna spend that time. It's too much trouble. And you got friends supporting it. I agree, man. You don't need to spend. Thrift store? Let's go to the thrift store. Let's go find a girl there. Let's go find a coat there. And that's when you go crazy. This one's okay. It's on sale. It's $19.99. This one's okay. It's for... And you start shopping like a girl. This one's okay. This one I'm going to have to order online. This one I'm going to... It's difficult because you got all them there. But you know, the Chanel store, there's only one coat standing there. You ain't got the other junk. You ain't got that, because that stands alone. Honey, you stand alone. You ain't got no girlfriend either. You ain't got some other Chanel coats next to you, because there ain't any. You be walking solo. You be living solo. You be on your own. Nobody wants to deal with that. Because it's too up there. But you got all these other coats. Ooh, they're all squished together. You're trying to put the hangers in. Like, oh my God, it fall down. There's 15 million of them. Oh my gosh, there's so many. There's so many. And that's why you be going in and out here and there, going this, da-da-da, finding this girl, this one, this one, this one, this one. But you're just trying to replace that one Chanel coat. That's all, and nothing's doing it for you. Nothing's doing it for you. That's why I tell girls, you're a beautiful virgin. you relax. They all come back, honey. Oh. If they didn't come back, it's because they're stupid or gay, but that doesn't even happen. What I'm trying to say, that's the only... If a guy... I always tell girls this. Trust me, I've never been wrong. They don't come back, it's because they're stupid or gay. You present yourself as a beautiful virgin. There's nothing you can do to change a gay man. He can change himself. Or he's brainless and he's getting tricked into all of this because of his own brainlessness. So, you guys got to listen to me because I know nobody knows this more than STM. I've had people, because they had what's on the rack, and then they got this beautiful virgin that mommy wanted to marry them off to, and they just couldn't handle it because you can't touch that. You can't touch it. Can't touch this. Can't touch. And so no. So they were getting the racks, and they were getting things from the racks, and the racks, and the racks, and the racks. And like, why? I mean, this is what I can afford. I can't buy that. I can't. I'm not ready. I can't commit. I can't. That's just, to even hold her hand, I gotta get married? Heck no, that's too difficult for me. I got this. And what happens? They go out with the racks, and what do? Oh, I was so dumb. And they really come back. The dumb ones do come back. Honestly, they're either gay or dumb, but if they're dumb, they do come back. If they're dumb, they do come back. And they say, I was an idiot. They have. And I'm just like, precisely. So, I'll just say, oh, it's too bad. Sorry. But the reality is, girls, I'm telling you, you elevate yourself to that level. You are that rare diamond. You are that rare, you can, no matter how many, they ain't getting that. Because I'm telling you right now, as a virgin, I haven't even found a girl that's like me. I can't even find a virgin. I am waiting for one single girl to be a real virgin. I mean a real one that has not had any form of sexual intercourse, oral, anal, this, exchange of bodily fluids. I have not seen a girl like that, and I'm honestly very frustrated because it just totally, I keep saying, this is your worth, girls. This is where you get your worth. Because you are that Chanel coat. People can't just come and touch you. People can't just come and take you on a spin. Well, can I borrow it and return it tomorrow? No, you can't borrow it. Can I take it out for coffee? No, you can't take it out for coffee. Sorry. And when you have that amount of self-worth, you sit there and you're like, I don't care. And you don't even care if he goes out with the racks and he finds this and does this and do that. Because at the end of the day, he's thinking of that Chanel coat. And he's like, man, I wish I had enough money. I wish I could have bought it. I mean, this rack is returnable. It's not valuable. Yeah. I can trick myself into thinking it's okay, but I was in that Chanel store. And I was this close to buying it. I was that close. You guys think that's why they're all alone. Girls, that's your self-worth. And when you know that, you walk like this. You walk like that. There you go. Oh, you can't afford it? It's okay. Bye. 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 Have fun. Because I thought you could afford it. I thought you could. Sorry, I didn't know. I really thought you had enough to be able to buy it. But if you don't have what it takes to get it, honey, you don't get it. And you find them like the prodigal son, going into the racks with the pigs and all these things and just coming back empty. And going, I was in the house of Chanel, you know. I was in the house of Chanel. I was here. I was there. I was in the house of God. I was in the house of... I had this beautiful, gorgeous, amazing entity. But I was dumb. Or I wasn't into it, and I was into the opposite, the other, my same gender, whatever it was. But it has to be that. No exceptions. So, my advice for self-improvement and self-worth, girls, is that. And for guys, you better make yourself have that. have what it takes so that when you walk in, you walk out. When you make a commitment and you buy that Chanel coat, it can't be returned. It can't be replaced. It can't be. You walk in, you know yourself, and what are you? Are you worthy of the rack, or are you worthy of the high class? Because you be in the racks, you've been looking your whole life, you're never going to be satisfied. But you be in where the gold is, or where the real deal is. You walk in and you say, I'm just going to buy it. That's it. Deal. Done. And you cherish it and you love it and you know what's worth. No question about it. And people can come say, man, you spent a lot of money on that coat. You spent a lot. Was it really worth it? You should return it. You should do this. You should do that. You say, yeah, sorry. That Chanel coat can't be returned. Got a signature stamp of God himself. But you want to buy the other rags. And so many times, because you've been around so many rags and so many of these things, you just don't even know how to value things that are valuable. So you got to get yourself out of these little thrift stores. I shop thrift stores, but don't get me wrong. If I had the salary of Donald J. Trump, I would not be in the thrift store. You know what I'm saying? So let's be honest here. I'd be above Gucci like Melania all day and all night. So it's all about what you got. And I'm not talking about materials. I'm talking about purity. I'm talking about worth. When you're that worthy of that, then you are only going to attract what's like, I deserve that. That's what I'm getting. Because all the other ones, that's easy. Yeah. And they'll have many, many people running after that because it's so easy. But there are people that are terrified with that other stuff. You put a self-worth on you, girls. Trust me, ain't nobody taking that away. I love you guys. Stay blessed.